But the more he pondered a life with Jane, the more he felt
Hey guys, magandang umaga or magandang gabi, depending on what time you're watching this video. My name is Monica and welcome to my channel. Okay, so the title of this video. I know what the title says, but that does not mean I think this is a perfect movie. I just want to start there. I do not think that this movie is without its flaws. I do not think this movie is without its cringy moments either. I do think that it's fun. I did laugh out loud a number of times when I went to see it in the cinema. So if you get a few laughs out of me, you're not that bad in my books. This movie was clearly a comedy movie. Does it push the comedy a little bit too far sometimes? Yeah, probably. But it was also very fun, hence the title of this video. Because today, of course, we are watching the fourth Thor movie, Thor 4, Love and Thunder. If you don't already know, I have made videos on multiple Marvel and DC things, and I put those in my Marvel/DC playlist, which I put above right now. So as I just said, I have seen this movie before. I went to see it opening night in the cinema. It was a couple of days before my birthday, so we kind of just joined that in with my birthday celebrations. But if you are already a subscriber of mine, you will know that I try to theme my outfits based on what I'm watching in my videos. Today may not look entirely on theme, but I have justification for my outfit. I think the side situation here is kind of giving Asgard, you know, kind of like how the robes would be one-sided. I did want to wear red for like the red cape of Thor, but I also want to wear a little bit of blue because for the most part Thor's outfit, his suit up situation has a bit of blue on it now. Not this type of blue, but I was looking at the posters and like it's just a very colorful poster. This is a very colorful movie and you know like the lightning strikes are kind of like a light blue. So I'm okay with this outfit and I'm okay with the color scheme. I have specifically curled my hair because I know that Jane's hair is rather wavy curly when she is Thor, so I wanted to commemorate that. And for our Marvel themed necklace today, I do have two Thor necklaces, as you guys may already know. I have a Mjolnir necklace and I also have the classic helmet of Thor. I was debating which of those two to use today, but I think I've decided to switch them up as the video goes on. So for the first part of the video, I'm going to be wearing the helmet, and then for the second half of the movie, I'm gonna wear Mjolnir. But without further ado, let's just get on with this video. Okay, so here it is. It is the second one suggested to us today. So I am actually filming this on the day of the release, the 8th of September, which is also the day of the 4th episode of She-Hulk. So if I wasn't able to get this week's She-Hulk episode out to you, this video is the reason why. But don't worry, if you are waiting on that video, I will be doing an episode 4 and 5 video combining those two reactions together. Okay, look how colorful it is. I just love it. It's like an acid trip. I'm not mad at it. Gosh, I've forgotten how dark this movie starts. I think there is such a kind of like a whiplashing comparison. It's super dark and then also like really silly and fun at the same time. And I think it may give you whiplash, but also maybe it balances out the movie well, because not everything has to be dark all the time. While dark elements are important for certain elements of stories, particularly apparently the God Butcher's background, but you know, not the entire movie has to be like that. Like you kind of get a little bit exhausted watching an entirely dark movie. At least some people do. I definitely would. It wouldn't be my type of thing if it was dark the whole time, you know? This is so sad. It's like a Pixar opening to a movie, you know? Like hits you with BAM! Depression! Death! Oh, there it is. Oh, did it? So it infected him from the cut, and that's how it got into him, like, infected his mind from that?
The last of your disciples, and now we await the eternal reward.
Dude.
Is this why you celebrate?
He thinks there's an eternal reward!
But honestly though, throughout mythology, gods kind of suck.
There's no eternal reward for you, dog!
We just vanquished the holder of the Necro Sword.
Before he could harm any other gods with that cursed blade.
Well, guess again.
My daughter died.
Suffering for your gods is your only purpose.
I renounce you.
Well, what did you expect? You know, I don't think his mission is very moral, but I'm so here for him killing this god. I'm sorry. You deserved that. You did! Oh, through the throat. Oh, yikes. Oh, he bleeds gold.
All gods will die.
What a great intro. Not as high energy. Hang on. Pretty! Come on, there are a lot of pretty shots in this movie as well.
Raised in the way of the warrior, Thor was taught to. He lost a lot of people in those days. That guy, and that guy, and whoever that is.
Aren't they supposed to be like really important, those trio? I've forgotten the name of them now, but they're like a really big deal for the Thor comics, and then they're just kind of glossed over in the movies. That kind of sucks. They're kind of like the Jubilee of the MCU.
He got in shape, putting in the hard.
Is that the dwarf?
Turning pains into gains.
Oh my god, was that? I forgot his name. The actor who plays Tyrion Lannister, who helped him make Stormbreaker.
Couldn't hide the pain that he was feeling on the inside.
He's dead!
I am Groot. You got sap all over it.
Oh, by the way, guys, I did watch the I Am Groot series. Fun. Not much else to say. I just thought it was very fun and cute. What did you guys think of it? They were very short, but they were short, so...
It is our most sacred shrine, and it desecrates.
Do you know who he reminds me of? Oh my god, I don't want this to be mean. But the character reminds me of, gosh, in Futurama, the Scammers. The way they've done his makeup is reminding me of those creatures.
But the Sprunger never lies. Oh.
Here we go.
This ends here and now!
You know, I kind of like how Peter is like on his side and not like rolling his eyes at Thor. He's kind of like a fanboy now. Woo! Say what you like about the Thor movies, the fight scenes are always so good. With the rock music playing in the background. Come on. Woo! What a shot! Wait, this bit. Wait. Okay, I hate the splits though. Maybe I'm jealous because I can't do the splits. I love that little twirl and like zoom off that he does. Oh gosh, why would he go there when they literally told him it's made of glass, my guy? Oh, that sucks, man. You know, her being ill was not something I was prepared for when first watching this. I was like, what's going on? She's getting a checkup or something. It did take me a hot second to clock that this was cancer.
That movie.
Her hair grows when she's Thor. That's funny, I don't know why. They said you can't be Thor with short hair. You just can't. Darcy!
Told anyone else besides me?
When people find out, they start acting weird.
So she decides to randomly pick it up and research about it, but it was Mjolnir that called to her. Infinity. Is that ice cream?
Your home, Father.
Yes.
Is that Matt Damon again and the other Hemsworth brother?
Now it is time to pass on to the spirit realm.
I'm disappearing.
The crawl away. Also, seeing her was not something I expected in this movie either.
You can almost feel the power of these magnificent and immovable stones. Okay, let's head back to the village.
I do think it's kind of sad how Asgard, like the mighty Asgard, has been turned into a tourist attraction. They like need it, I suppose, for like money and stuff to live on this planet, but it's kind of sad. Here you go. It's calling you, baby. Woo! I would have loved to see it. Do you think it's a deleted scene? Do you think they actually did shoot it, but they decided it would be like more dramatic for the first time we see it is when Thor sees her for the first time as Mighty Thor?
In return for your service, please accept these gifts. As is tradition.
What do you guys think of the goats? Because I think I was fluctuating. There was a time where I thought they were annoying, and then they were funny, and then they were annoying again.
Wait. What was that?
Lady Sif!
The Asgardian shake into the snake that you cannot trust. Really dragging this out and finish.
The snake that you cannot trust.
Stormbreaker!
That's your freaking crazy ex.
That's your freaking crazy ex. Oh, I love the fur. Why didn't he keep that for longer?
Who or what is that?
Oh, I like this because this is taken directly from a comic or like a concept art. That's still right there. Gorgeous.
Sif, it's me, Thor.
You know, I thought it was a different actress because I was like, okay, they've conveniently put the helmet on her so that you can't really see her face that well. But I'm pretty sure later on they take off the helmet and it's definitely the same actress. Or am I tripping? Because she looks really different here.
For a warrior to get into Valhalla, you have to die in the battle. You survived. Maybe your arm is in Valhalla.
Maybe your arm. Oh. Ah! I do think they did all of Gore's dark, scary bits quite well. Genuinely, like, quite scary. Yeah! Oh, nice. I like it when they do that, where, like, blood, like, splatters on the camera or something. Wave of water goes anywhere near the camera. Some of it goes on the camera lens. I think that's really cool.
Who's the new guy?
You're gonna love that guy.
Mjolnir! Mjolnir! It's me, Thor!
It's me, Thor! Yeah! She doesn't look like her with the helmet on. So I wouldn't have thought it was Jane. Apart from like seeing the trailer and then maybe guessing it when she goes to inspect the hammer. Oh, this is so cool! This new hammer, the way it splinters off trumps everything. And again, it is something that only the worthy can pick up. So it's like a bunch of multiple little things that could like hold people down potentially. Dude. Why? Did he do it to make himself look more...
Come on.
Hey, boo! She's blonde as well! Oh, because she's a Thor, she needs to be blonde with long hair as well. Is ABBA playing in the background?
She's incredible, isn't she, Mjolnir? Always protect her.
There we go. It's that bond. Aww.
But the more he pondered a life with Jane, the more he feared. Thor got busy saving humanity. Jane got busy doing the same.
That sucks though, because that's the thing that really happens. Like, you're so afraid to lose something, you're so afraid that something is too good that kind of shut it out because you're so afraid that you will lose it one day. And then you just essentially, it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. By trying to not make it hurt so much, you essentially end the relationship. Yeah, please get rid of that helmet.
What?
You know, genuinely, I didn't realize that it was going to be our Jane from our universe that was Mighty Thor. I thought because of the multiverse, I thought it was another universe. So that actually, that did shock me when I went to see it first. Ooh! Oh my gosh. Well, he can like sink into the shadows?
Is that the Necro sword?
And you know this is going to hurt.
Is there a way you can separate him from the sword? I love her hair! Oh my god. It's gorgeous!
What's it been, like 3, 4 years?
8 years, 7 months, and 6 days. I haven't forgotten.
You know, I think he keeps that suit throughout the whole movie, doesn't he? I don't have a problem with the colors. I just think it looks a little bit plasticky. I just liked his first one with the cape. The fur cape looked really good.
People need entertainment, particularly now.
Matt Damon. And that's the Hemsworth brother, right? They're just out of their Thor and Loki makeup.
There you are.
Oh! What happened?
Is this about Mjolnir?
Oh, right. So they can't use the Bifrost or travel through the Bifrost because Stormbreaker's jealous. I forgot that that was a thing.
Can you see me?
Floating head alert.
I heard that they redesigned this floating head thing. I don't really remember what it looked like in the cinema, to be fair, but apparently this looks different. What do you guys think of it? Do you think it looks any better? I don't remember how it looked like.
I don't know how to use my magic eyes yet.
Your father taught me, you know.
Oh, yeah, I love how he's the son of, I was gonna say Idris Elba. Heimdall. Wait, this is cool.
Listen, I've got a plan, okay? I'm putting together a really, really good team. We've got...
You know, I did think it was a bad idea that he was telling them this. Like, I thought that Gore would be listening.
You think my god will be there? Ninny of the Nonny?
No, you never know, Cog, but if they are, we'll ask them to join our team.
Ninny of the Nonny.
We are not travelling in Stormbreaker's janky Bifrost.
Can Mjolnir not use the Bifrost? Is that like another difference between Mjolnir and Stormbreaker? When Thor had Mjolnir, that's why he needed Heimdall?
I heard Mjolnir call to me.
Oh, did it?
And so I came here.
Okay, so my question is, does she feel bad as well when she's Thor? She's just like momentarily healed when she's Thor, or she just feels bad all the time and she just looks better when she's Thor? Does she like have to turn back, like out of her Thor gear?
You pretty much have to die in battle. And it needs to be devastatingly painful, otherwise you don't get into Valhalla.
Second time they mentioned Valhalla, so we know it's coming back, or like they're really trying to set it up as something in the lore that's important.
I got you.
Oh, love them.
We will return with children, and then we shall feast. Hold on, the children. Do not do that anymore. Those were dark times. Okay, we should go.
Do you know what I think it is about certain parts of this movie, the comedy parts? I think they hold on to some of them a little bit too long just to make them not funny anymore. There are some things that work really well, and then there's other things that it's like a little bit try hard anyway, but then they don't get out of the joke quick enough for it to like remind us of the funny without the awkward aftermath, you know?
What about if I had like a cool catchphrase?
This is Opti.
It's a snake.
Hello, Opti. Having his head ripped off.
But first, very quickly, let me tell you about my partnership with Fandomian. I have partnered with Fandomian to let you guys know about some amazing Marvel merch they have in store. Now, they do have merch covering many other fandoms as well, but their Marvel items are what have really caught my eye. Their seemingly endless Spider-Man merch is a must-have. It's free shipping to all orders over $49.90, and if you click the various links in my description box and use the code MONICA, you will get 10% off your entire order. Thank you, Fandomian, for partnering with me, and be sure to check them out. Their stuff is really cool.
They're the cloaks of the emotion gods. Every colour signifies different emotion.
So, what emotion is what? Do we know? Wow.
Oh yes, it's Bao, god of dumplings. Psst, hey Bao.
Hey, NINNY NONNY.
Hey, NINNY NONNY. Zeus. I shouldn't cheer him because he's not that great, but...
He's famous for his entrances.
Ninny of the Nonny. Thor.
But we have many serious matter to be talked about.
Okay, so to me, the accent isn't bad, but I am not Italian, which I think is an Italian accent. I don't think it's bad, but maybe if you know the accent better, maybe it's terrible. Let me know what you think of the accent, because obviously that's not his real accent, right? He's putting on an accent. What do you think of the accent that he is using for this role?
There's no ding-donging or bum rushing, especially not Zeus's bum.
Not Zeus's bum.
He killed a couple of low-level gods. Yeah.
This is the thing that's so ironic about all of this. The reason that the God Butcher is doing the stuff that he's doing is because he is angry at the gods for not fulfilling their duties and respecting their pupils. What's the word? But the ones that he's killing are the ones that are protecting the realms, and the ones that he's not able to get to are the ones that are doing absolutely nothing in this sacred protected temple here.
And flicker.
He's taken Asgardian children.
Who do you think we are? Every god
watches
over their own people.
That sucks, because he really idolized Zeus.
We are safe here. So chill, baby cake. Have some wine.
Chill, baby cake.
This is the golden temple of the god.
The diagonal. I was on to something with my look today. Also, side note, it's about halfway through the movie. Time to change out the necklace.
Can I borrow Thunderbolt?
He's clearly gonna say no.
No! He will not reach eternity.
Eternity?
It will grant the desire of the first person who reaches it.
He doesn't have the key.
What was the key? It was like Mjolnir or Stormbreaker or something. It was something that he needed Thor for.
Rush his bum.
Oh, yeah. Rush his bum. Nice. Yeah!
Oh, I'm perishing.
You know, I didn't believe that he was dead, but I also wasn't that sad. I don't know, I was in shock, but like if he was dead, then I wouldn't have been very, very sad about it. Oh, bruh. I cannot believe he killed Zeus, though. Oh, but wait, no, he didn't, though, did he? Okay, well.
Okay. Thor,
I didn't last very long. They just needed something to, well, anger Thor enough to kill Zeus.
I need you to call the goats.
I'll do my best.
Because the thing is, I loved Korg in Ragnarok. He was like my favorite character in that movie. He was so funny. I quote his things all the time with my mom and we just love it. But in this movie, I feel like it suffered from the minion effect, where they were really good in the first movie and then they're like overutilized and then they turn not so funny in the following movies. And I worry that that's what's happened to Korg. I still like him, but some of his lines I'm like, okay. You got a smile that it seems to me reminds me of childhood. Get a number, get a number. Ah, gorgeous.
Take care of each other. You're a team now. Team kids in a cage.
Team kids in a cage.
You got properly humiliated.
So I got properly naked, which I'm okay with. Jane?
I was okay with it.
Korg?
I loved it.
It's sleek, it's slender, it's powerful, it's beautiful. For you, I love it for you, Valkyrie.
Stormbreaker said don't.
I've got my...
Don't.
I mean, I know it's a little weird having my ex-weapon around, but come on, Mjolnir in the past.
I thought that would like break it, but can't break a hammer with liquid. It's really interesting because obviously this is his Mjolnir, the one that broke because of Hela, but in the endgame battle where Cap is wielding Mjolnir, Thor chooses to use Stormbreaker over Mjolnir. He was like, here, you take the little one. But now, I guess because it's his Mjolnir, the one that's come, like, resurrected from death, essentially, he has all these conflicting feelings.
I meditated. Did you meditate?
No, that's so boring.
It actually made me more angry. I want to be with you, Jane.
I have cancer.
Oh gosh.
I was just feeling tired and then they told me I have stage 4.
This must have been the first time that she's really spoken about it properly since telling Darcy, because Darcy's the only one that knows, apart from obviously her doctors, so that sucks.
How are you feeling?
Shitty.
Kiss? Kiss! Kiss!
I think Thor would make a great dad.
Foreshadowing. Oh. Okay, this is cool.
Where's the color go?
This is cool, I like this. Shifting everything to black and white. This is sick. It's like that episode of Rick and Morty where they're like, oh look, that planet is just a little bit away. And it was literally that small. They could walk around it in like an hour. That's so funny. Oh, it's the Bifrost.
Bifrost is the key.
Oh, so it's Stormbreaker sort of because of the Bifrost. Ooh, I see.
It's a trap!
It's a trap!
It's a trap! Nice! Love that. That was so good. Just pick it and throw. Love that. No hesitation. Thing is though, if I were him and he knew that they were going to be wandering around this area and he had his plan just out in the open like that, wouldn't you maybe do a fake plan there to like misdirect them when actually what he needed was Mjolnir the whole time maybe?
Call the axe. Don't call the axe when you call the dentist. Call the axe.
No! Well, just opening his hand calls it? Like, you could just have your hand open. You don't have to like summon it in your mind. Is that the rule? You just open your hand?
You went to the gods for help and they did nothing.
Yeah, because they were the crap gods. All the ones that you killed were the good gods.
I put my faith in a higher power, hoping it would save her. And she died.
You know, I think it was more distracting to me when I first watched the movie, but while I love Christian Bale as an actor, and I don't think his performance was bad at all, I think it was really good. However, the widening and closing of his mouth every time he spoke was really distracting to me. At least when watching it in the cinema, because I think, you know, it's bigger in the cinema and I think I could just see so much of his mouth opening and closing like this. That's not to say he didn't do a good job, okay? I'm just saying it was quite distracting for me.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like he definitely does it. But like, isn't she a god now? So like, if he reaches eternity, she'll die anyway.
We have to take him alive. It's our only link to finding those children.
Oh damn, that's why you always get hostages. I'm not encouraging hostages, but that is a reason for them to keep you alive. Woo! Oh, nice. You can see the bits of color when they struck. Nice. Oh, I like it. These little bits of color. I knew the black and white would be utilized really well with like little flashes of, oh, this is gorgeous. Oh! Valkyrie! No, she doesn't die. She just, that just like makes her out of commission for the final battle, right? She can't die, she's king! Nice, you're damaging him. Are those like scars on him? No! No! Ah, he's gonna let go. He's gonna let go! Ah! Ah, you got what you wanted. That's a cool shot. Could be a screensaver, you know? Oh gosh.
Something's affecting her body's ability to fight the cancer.
Some moron made a fridge without a door. Can you believe it? Worried got it open.
You're going without me?
Girl, yes, look at you.
Every time you use it, it's draining all of your mortal strength, leaving your body unable to fight the cancer.
Wait, so but if she stays Thor, will she die? Isn't it always like when she returns back to not being Thor?
Because I love you. And this is a chance for us. Aww. If you pick up that damn hammer again, then that chance is gone.
Can I just say, I love Valkyrie's fashion. She looks gorgeous in everything.
All you have to do is destroy that sword. It's your source of power.
Right, so you can maybe not separate him from it, but if you just destroyed it.
Don't die.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, no hug. Woo! Dude, who even needs a hammer when you got the Thunderbolt? I heard that some of the kids in the cast here are actual children of other cast members, which I think is cool. How did he know how to activate the Bifrost? Is that just something you innately know when you have Stormbreaker? Can you imagine if they all just died just then? It was literally the perfect shape of the crowd of kids. Also, was that Celestial?
Now collect your weapons. Go and find anything you can pick up.
You know, I was literally like, there's no way he's gonna make these kids fight when Valkyrie and Jane went down fighting him.
Present arms! And shall possess for limited time only.
For limited time only. I love that. I love that he added that. Woo! Is his power his hair? Guys, I've heard people call this bit lame. I think it's pretty cool. Look at him go! Yeah! That's weird though. So what, she could feel when he got hit? Oh, Mjolnir said, we gotta go, babe. You know what you gotta do. Which sucks. Ooh! 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 When they do that, wouldn't you swiftly try and do that? But then there's that risk, isn't there? You're in such a bad spot here, dude. Oh! It's our girl! Oh. Aw, see, they both know what this means.
Jane.
But she must die in battle to make it to Valhalla. Woo! Yeah, tag team! Don't let him breathe! Don't let him breathe! Every time, don't even let him get up!
It's okay, I got him.
Yeah, you do. Is she not even surprised in the slightest to see the super-powered kids?
Dr. Jane Foster! Eat my hammer!
It's so bad.
I knew you could do it.
Yeah! But I think it's opened though, man. I don't think it matters. I think the gate's opened. I love it when his eyes glow. Oh. Nice. Oh, wait. Oh, because it can reform, but if it reforms in, that's right. If it reforms in Mjolnir. Oh, but she needs to destroy it, right? Oh, Jane.
I'm okay.
No, you're not. How can you close the door?
It's not death or revenge that you seek.
It's your daughter. Oh, it is love.
Why would I spend my last moments with you when I can be with her? I choose love You can too. You can bring her back. Make your wish.
That is an interesting choice. His last act, supposedly as a hero of the movie, is kind of nothing. Basically telling him, like, it's down to you, I've made my choice, and you can make yours. I chose love, what are you gonna choose?
I'm dying. She would have no one.
She'll have Thor, the mighty father. Oh, interesting reflection though. Thing is, the theory is that it's not actually his daughter. It looks like her, but it's like actually eternity in the body, or that looks like his daughter. Because that reflection, it was eternity walking towards him. And it's like, we didn't establish before whether his real daughter had powers, but somehow she does have powers at the end of the movie. So that would be really, really interesting. Because resurrection from the dead isn't a thing in the MCU at the moment. Apart from this moment right here. Unless it's not. Unless it's actually eternity.
I think I figured out my catchphrase.
What is it? Was it eat my hammer? Because he laughed, so maybe it's stupid. Maybe they couldn't think of one, so they don't just tell the audience because they couldn't think of one.
I love you.
Oh.
I love you too.
So is that technically dying in battle? Because she died because the battle allowed her cancer to win. Not that she was like slain. I suppose it works, but I'm just questioning. Oh, babe. Now you're left with a kid.
The mighty Thor, aka Dr. Jane
Yeah,
Foster.
she got a statue! I like that. The details of the broken hammer. That's good. Yeah! So that is Lady Sif. See there? That's actually her. But she looked really different with the helmet on.
With a dude I met called Dwayne.
You get the joke? Dwayne The Rock.
You're not.
Go to hell, demon!
Oh, see? She got powers!
Mjolnir, where'd I put it?
Over there, sleeping in the bed.
In the bed.
Sleeping!
Oh, wow.
With the little unicorn tassels.
2 warriors.
And they were called Love and Thunder! Oh, different suit! No blue! Nice picture.
Love and Thunder.
Yeah! So I'm assuming her name is Love, or that's what they're calling her. Okay, let's see for the end credits scene.
People would whisper on the...
See, he lived. But now he's gonna come and revenge. He's gonna revenge himself. Avenge himself. That's the word. I'm stupid.
They will fear us again.
Oh, yes.
Do you understand me, Hercules?
Hercules!
Do you understand me, my son?
Side note, before we get on to the final end credit scene, I believe that there was another deleted scene that I have seen a little bit of on Twitter. I watched like maybe 30 seconds of it, where in the hospital where Thor and Jane are having their like heart to heart, where he's like, I still love you, I've always loved you. Zeus was there. So Thor knew that Zeus was alive, but they cut it out. So I'm assuming Thor is now, you know, not knowing that Zeus is alive. I wonder what end credit scene they would have used then, if supposedly in that scene is the reveal that he's actually alive. Unless they just did that scene for like bants and they put it in deleted scenes, but it was never gonna go in the movie. I don't know. Woo, it's so pretty! Yeah, girly! She's in Valhalla!
Jane Foster.
Heimdall!
Welcome to Valhalla.
Yeah! Do you think that's gonna come back into play, or do you think that was just a closure thing for the fans? Because again, I have heard at some point in the comics, Asgard has to find sanctuary somewhere and they end up at Valhalla. So it is a real place that you can go to, like even if you're not dead. I don't know, will it come into play later? I'm assuming so, because all end credit scenes will eventually come into play. So that's really, really interesting. Okay, right, so this is only the second time I'm watching the movie. Is it the best movie out there? No. Is it the best Marvel movie? No. But I also don't think it's the worst. I think it's fun. I believe there were a lot of 80s references that were supposed to go through it, but I don't really know much about the 80s. As a late 90s baby, I know really nothing about the 80s references, but I've heard that there were quite a lot. I got it from the color schemes of a lot of the things, but if there were other parts of the movie that were very 80s inspired, please let me know. I'm really interested to see what I missed. I actually think I had more fun with this movie the first time watching it, but I definitely laughed way more the first time because like some of the things like I wasn't expecting to happen. But I feel like because this movie came on streaming quite quickly in comparison to what I feel like the previous movies have, I feel like it's normally like 5 or 6 months, whereas this was what, barely 2. So I feel like the movie was kind of more fresh in my mind, so it just felt like I went again to the cinema to see it pretty soon after. I think I would have appreciated it more if we had a bigger gap between the cinema release and when it's on streaming, because then I would kind of go away, forget a few things and come back. Honestly, I don't understand like aggressive hate towards this movie. If you didn't like it, then you didn't like it, but that's your decision, that's your opinion, that's fine. But there are some people out there like myself that don't think it's that bad. I thought it was fun. And if someone didn't laugh even like a little bit, then that's on them. I don't know what to say to those people, but I did laugh quite a few times in this movie. But anyway guys, what did you think of this movie? Did you go to see it in the cinema? Have you waited for it to come on streaming? How many times did you see it in the cinema if you saw it more than once? If you hated it, then you hated it, but just let me know your thoughts on why. But I think that is it for today's video, guys. If you wanted to hear more from me, my socials are also linked down below. That is my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. They're all at Monica Katapusan, same as my YouTube name. And thank you guys for watching if you stayed until this point, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys!